what is up, guys? Master97, and welcome back to an episode of Smackdown vs. Raw 2008 General Manager Mode. And there was a little bit of an issue with the recording for episode number 18, which was it was last week's episode. It was supposed to be, it was just, the recording was so visually fucked, and that sounds wrong, but it was just so messed up that I couldn't show it to you guys. Once it got to the gameplay, like once it got to the in-match gameplay, it was just so horrible that, I couldn't even put, I was thinking about doing like a 5-minute little update on it because of how bad it was, just to show the menu, but even that was messed up. So you know what, I'm changing the way I record GM mode from now on. I used to do it the way I record universe mode because I need a new laptop. I mean, it would be so much easier to record gameplay if I had a new laptop. And plus for rendering as well, because the other day, this should be uploaded Wednesday or Tuesday or Wednesday, something like that. And I'm recording this on Sunday, but the other day it would have been Friday. I was rendering the Capital Punishment pay-per-view. It was maybe like an hour and 10 minutes of video, I think, that I had to render. Took 23 hours and 54 minutes to render. Yeah, it took almost an entire day to render that thing. So it'd be nice to have a new laptop, but I mean that's not really how do I want to say this? Like, I'm thinking of a word, but I can't think of it. But it's not exactly. It's not going to happen. It's going to be a few years before I can get a new laptop. But I mean, it would be easier to record and render if I had a new laptop. But it's not really too much of a problem. I'm just going to have to go back to recording the way I do, because normally it takes a few tries. Like when I first got Elgato, it worked perfectly for maybe the first 20 episodes I recorded. And then maybe it had something to do because I still have the files on my computer, so I can use them for later projects like pay-per-view previews and stuff like that. Because sometimes they get copyright and I can't just download them off. Well, some of the earlier ones got copyright, so I couldn't just download them from the from YouTube. I couldn't just download them as an MP4. So, well, and then plus with whatever's going on now, where it's going to get the pixelation, so I can't download those files. I have to keep the original renders to make sure that I still have them in good quality. Anyway, so it takes usually anywhere from like 3 to 10 attempts to record a universe session, which is why I record multiple episodes at once, because of how long it takes to record them. I have to do them in separate sessions because I'm not going through that for separate recordings each time. I'm not taking for like a little 15-minute recording. No, I'm not doing that. I'm not gonna take like half an hour trying to record 10 minutes of gameplay. That's not gonna happen. So that's why usually with Universe I recorded it that much. I used to do that with GM mode, but I figured I wanted this to be more interactive, so I would do it episode by episode with the flashback recording. And at first it worked, but that last episode, it was so bad. I couldn't show that to you guys. There was constant pixelation, and it would get worse as the video went on, so I just couldn't show it to you. So I'm gonna have to go back to recording GM the way I used to. Probably gonna do it in 2 to 3 episode sessions. It depends on the length of the video. So if it's a few short ones, I can do 3, and if it's like the longer ones, like the 20-25 minute ones, I'd probably just do 2 in a session. But anyways, you see Dominator there by Bobby Lashley. Bobby Lashley, I forget when we got him, but this is sort of like, I guess, a squash handicap match sort of thing. But anyway, so in the last episode we saw Jeff Hardy face Matt Hardy in a TLC match. Jeff Hardy got the win. I'm trying to remember these off the top of my head. We saw The Undertaker versus Chris Masters in a submission match. Undertaker somehow got the win. Chris Masters desperately needs a victory because he's lost like 3 or 4 in a row to Undertaker, I think, and I don't want that to be a thumbs down rivalry for how much time I've put into it. So Chris Masters is going to need to get a win this week. We also saw in the main event it was Shawn Michaels versus Kane in a hardcore match, and we had John Cena at ringside, at ringside representing Kane, and we had Mark Henry at ringside representing Shawn Michaels. So This week, we should have John Cena versus Mark Henry, and Shawn Michaels at ringside for Mark Henry, and Kane at ringside for John Cena. So that's some of the matches that went on last week. There was also Johnny Nitro. No, it was Mr. Kennedy versus CM Punk, and like for that one, it was supposed to be representatives or represented. You know, I'm just gonna show you I didn't do this recording because I didn't realize it would be that bad. I didn't realize the video was that bad when I did it. So I'll show you guys. Yeah, I'll show you guys the ratings for that in the next episode, so you can see what you missed in the last week that was supposed to happen the last show. But you know, I couldn't show it. It was too bad. I just could not show it. No, I'm not gonna put content like that on my channel. Even the little 5-minute update. No, it was way too pixelated. I wasn't gonna show that. So future episodes won't look like this. I'll be sure to get it recorded. I was just saying, or just telling you guys about the little technical difficulties, the recording trouble that I had, recording issues I had, and it's not the capture card's fault. At this point, I'm pretty sure it's my laptop, that just the high quality, because my computer can't play HD 720p videos anyway. At 480, it lags a little bit, but I guess 480 is fine, but it can't play HD 720p, so to record, I can understand why I could probably understand why it doesn't record. I mean, if I can't play normal HD videos, then it would, I don't know, it would make sense that it doesn't record in HD, or it doesn't always work recording in HD, so, I don't know, it's not like I have a big, I don't even think I would need, like, a big computer, like one of those, not like a laptop computer, but an actual computer, but I think just a higher quality laptop with like more RAM and processing and stuff like that. I think it could render faster and all that stuff, but that would be a while from now. Anyway, I wanted to pre-order 3 games because my game store actually closed like half an hour before I went to go pre-order the game. So I'm gonna have to wait till Tuesday now, because, well, today, if this is uploaded on Tuesday. But I'll have to wait till Tuesday to go over and pre-order the games, but I plan on pre-ordering 3 games, 2 of which will be involved with my YouTube channel. I plan on pre-ordering Madden 25, that's the only one that's not involved. Unless you guys want to see some, then, I mean, I'd be more than happy to post some of that, but I'd also went to go pre-order W2K14, and I was going to pre-order Pokemon X, because I plan on doing a Pokemon X playthrough. I was thinking about doing a Nuzlocke run, but considering having completed a Nuzlocke before, that doesn't sound like the best idea. I don't know. I'll figure out exactly what I do with that. Speaking of that, if this is uploaded, and if this is uploaded on Tuesday, it was supposed to be yesterday that I uploaded Pokemon. Well, usually the schedule I do it like in the 4 upload sort of quote-unquote schedule, where it's like the beginning of the 4 upload cycle, it's Universe, then Pokemon, then 2 other things, whether that's more Universe or Pokemon, GM, Rising Star to Stardom, 2K14, whatever other miscellaneous content it is. And for some reason with YouTube not processing the videos correctly, and I've seen this happen to other YouTubers, so, like, YouTube, I heard that they launched, like, some sort of app, or not app, like, some sort of thing to compete with Vine and stuff, like the little 6-second videos, which is, it's funny in certain cases, but I prefer YouTube when you can actually upload full things, because what really can you do that's not comedic in a 6-second video? I just don't find Vine all that great. I've never considered using it. Instagram, that's the other thing they're trying to compete with. Just the little shorter videos things, which they don't have to do because YouTube is already a big network. People can actually make money off YouTube and stuff. So I don't see the point of making something to compete with a lesser network, like, not even a network, I don't know what to call them, but like Vine or Instagram. I really don't see the point in that. They have their thing, YouTube should stick to their thing. But apparently they're trying to do something like that. Maybe that has something to do with why my videos aren't processing correctly. Hopefully, by this time, it's back to normal. I don't know exactly how long it's going to last, though, so I don't know. I could be rambling at this point because I don't know if the videos will be back to normal by that point. But if they're not, then I'm not rambling, and that is perfectly relevant. So as we can see now, Bobby Lashley trying to fight out of Elijah. DDT by Elijah Burke. And now Bobby Lashley popping back to his feet up for the Rampage. And now I'm just stuttering because I was so off topic, and now I'm trying to talk about the gameplay. But anyway, Elijah Burke has just been busted open by that DDT by Bobby Lashley. And now Bobby Lashley, the hard air whip, sending Chavo Guerrero over the top rope and to the floor. And actually, I don't know when this is going to be uploaded, whether it's Tuesday or not, because the SummerSlam predictions, I should be doing those by this time, so I'm not exactly sure when this will be uploaded. But anyway, wanted to get you guys a little update on the last episode of GM Mode, why it's not up, and just other things that have been going on about pre-ordering games and stuff like that you'll see future content on. I will definitely, what I plan on doing is transitioning my WWE 13 Universe Mode into WWE 2K14, and so I wanted to get to Survivor Series for WWE 13, but depending on the roster, I might be able to do that after, because I had a huge storyline coming up to Survivor Series, but now I'm not too sure of how I want to do that, so we'll see how things go. At this point, I'm not sure if there will be an ending point for Universe in WWE 13, but I plan on it to be around the Survivor Series time, so depending when that is, I'll just transition that into WWE 2K14. WWE 2K14 Universe Mode will hopefully have WrestleManias. Anyway, Lashley into the cover. 1, 2, and 3. Bobby Lashley defeats Elijah Burke and Chavo Guerrero in this handicap matchup. Chavo was knocked out on the outside and off the Dominator by Bobby Lashley to put away Elijah Burke. But anyway, so with this one, I was also thinking, now it's going to be a while before I actually do this because I have plenty of other series that I have planned to do in the meantime. But once I finish up this ECW General Manager mode, I was thinking about maybe doing a Smackdown General Manager mode down the road. I'm not going to do Raw because I don't want to mess with the Divas and stuff because they'll just end up getting traded anyway. So what is the point of having the Women's Championship if you're not going to use it? Anyway, so you can see the results from those matchups there. And anyway, in this one, we have this Fatal 4-Way match. We're going to play as Chris Masters because he desperately needs to win. And what a better way to put over Chris Masters than defeating defeating three other great superstars like Triple H, Rey Mysterio, and Undertaker. All three of them are surefire Hall of Famers. And Chris Masters, this could be a way to make a name for himself by defeating those three superstars. But anyway, with this one, like I was saying, with that Smackdown GM mode, I plan on not changing any of the settings. Like, I'm going to have the injuries still on, Superstar Morale is still going to be on, and the titles, I think I'm still going to turn the titles off, because that's kind of stupid how not anybody can compete for the championship. I mean, that's what I liked about 2006 GM mode, is that anybody could compete for the title, which that also had a little, the Power 25 system is cool too, but I don't think it should limit who competes for the WWE title, because that could take a while to be able to get somebody that's feuding for the WWE title back into the title picture if they got knocked out, or even to just get them up there. For example, like if I did Chris Masters versus, who's the ECW champion? Shawn Michaels. If I did something like that right now, like right away, that wouldn't work because Chris Masters is not in that top tier of guys. And then what happens when all your superstars eventually get up to 100 popularity, and then, like, how are you supposed to get them into that top spot? So, as for the settings, I plan on keeping the title thing off, but everything else is going to be the same, which is going to make it a lot more difficult to build up superstars, as they will get fatigued, so I can't just do the Invade Other Brand. I'm going to have to do stuff that could take some cash, or just take longer to build up popularity. But anyway, as we see now, Chris Masters, Undertaker, there's the Sidewalk Slam. I forgot the name of the move there for a second. And now Chris Masters with the Gutbusters there, and now he's setting Rey Mysterio for the third Gutbusters. Chris Masters finally drops him. It looks like Chris Masters just picking on the little guy here. Rey Mysterio's in trouble there. He went for a clothesline and he missed Rey Mysterio. And now Triple H is in trouble. Chris Masters setting him up for the full Nelson choke slam. Nice move by Chris Masters. He goes into the cover. Triple H powers him off there. And now the uppercut sends Rey Mysterio to the outside. As Mysterio, you can easily beat that guy down because, I don't know if it's because of his size or if maybe in this game he doesn't have very good endurance because of his size. I don't know. But he takes damage quickly. Now Triple H, he's just telling everybody to suck it. But now Chris Masters, he'll have none of that as he just sweeps him out by the arm there. Rey Mysterio and The Undertaker brawling now on the outside as Triple H sweeps out the legs of Chris Masters. And now Triple H going to the outside as Chris Masters back up onto his feet. Ray, oh, what is this? Masters to the top rope here, going for the clothesline, and no. Chris Masters unable to connect. And speaking of that clothesline, that was actually a pretty good ending I had to the last episode, but you guys couldn't see it. Okay, I should say the last week, the last show, that's what I should say, because it ended where Kane hit a diving clothesline on the outside, like from the top rope to the outside onto Shawn Michaels, and then he hit a last ride, which finished off Shawn Michaels. So that, I thought that was a pretty good ending, but I couldn't show it because the gameplay was really laggy and it wasn't going to work. But, you know, it's just a little pet peeve that I'll have to deal with throughout YouTube anyway now. So we can see Chris Masters power slam to Rey Mysterio. I mean, usually it's not that bad. It's just with, with Universe, I'm okay with recording in sessions because that series isn't meant to be that interactive. That one's more what I want to happen, like what I would like to book. I mean, I'd like to get a few suggestions on there, like for matches that you'd want to see regarding the feud, but the feuds I like to set up by myself. As you see, Chris Masters off the top with an elbow drop to the outside onto the announce table onto Rey Mysterio. Okay, I was running out of breath there. Anyway, so now Undertaker went for a big boot, but Triple H got out of the way, and he kicks the leg out from the Undertaker. And now Chris Masters looking to get a piece of the Phenom here. It's Triple H now on a rampage. And now Chris Masters, he's winding up the elbow here, taking his time here. Undertaker could easily get back to his feet. Chris Masters' elbow drop to the Undertaker. But I can't, like, it's a lot easier to record Universe mode like that than it is GM mode because if anybody has any, like, match suggestions or something, then that, you won't see it for a few episodes. Like, 2 episodes I think is okay. But, I mean, 3 is when it starts to be like, okay, I suggested this a while ago, why is it not here yet, or something like that. But, I don't know. Some people might not care all that much, but some people are those, I don't know, some people would, I guess. But anyway, there's a gut buster by Chris Masters. And there's a second Undertaker. Now he's setting him up for the third, but now it looks like Chris Masters, his back gave out there. It's a lot easier to hit 3 gut busters like that onto someone like Rey Mysterio than it is. Big clothesline by the Undertaker, as that was exactly what I was going to talk about. But anyway, with the size of Rey Mysterio, it's a lot easier to manhandle him and hit a lot of your more power moves, whereas you go up against a guy like the Undertaker who's even taller than Chris Masters, that would be a bit more challenging for Masters. As you see off that power slam there, he had him up in the military press and he turned it right into a power slam there. And now Chris Masters, he's got Triple H setting him up for something here. Triple H trying to fight back, and Chris Masters, he's got him for a scoop slam. Nice move by Chris Masters. And the masterpiece so far, kick to the gut of Rey Mysterio, and now he's got Rey. And now he's got Triple H here. And he went, what is this? And now he's got Rey. Now he's got Rey. He's finally decided to hit the full Nelson chokeslam on Rey Mysterio. And Masters goes into the cover here. 1, 2, and no, the Undertaker breaks it up there. Added 2.5. And Triple H and the Undertaker still going at it. We know these two superstars have had their history in the past. And there's a big clothesline by the game, Triple H. And now, Chris Masters, he's got Rey Mysterio here, but now he's got Triple H, the Irish whip into the corner. People like to get in the way in this matchup. I don't know why. And there we go, the back suplexes. That is the nature of a Fatal 4-Way match. Superstars could get involved at any time, from any place, anytime, anywhere. Big kick to the face by Rey Mysterio. And now, Chris Masters has Triple H setting him up for a DDT. Triple H trying to fight out of it. And Chris Masters turns it into a spinning neck breaker. Nice innovative maneuver there by the Masterpiece. And now Chris Masters ducks behind Triple H. And he's setting him up for the Masterpiece. Or the Master Lock. Not the Masterpiece. The Master Lock, and now the game just froze up there. Hopefully it isn't going to last that long, and Triple H taps out. Triple H is, well, he doesn't even tap out, he just had to give up. I mean, how exactly do you tap out when you can't feel your arms? Just saying. But anyway, Triple H had to give up to the Master Lock as Chris Masters gets the victory. A big victory in this one, which was exactly what he needed to, I don't even know where I was going with that, but he needed a big victory after all the losses to The Undertaker. But to beat 3 guys, 3 top-tier guys like The Undertaker, Rey Mysterio, and Triple H, got a clap for Chris Masters' performance there. Now we're going to check out the ratings here. As we got a 4-star for the first one, a 3-star, a 4-star, a 3.5, and a 4.5, which is good. I kind of want... We had a 3.5-star overall show, but I'm thinking we have an ECW Championship matchup next. I don't know if I show the ratings of this one. I'm pretty sure I go back and check out Raw and stuff. but there are some championship matchups involved. And when the other shows like to boost things up with title matches, especially when they have, you know, 4 titles and ECW's got 1. No, that's the challenge I wanted, so I'm not really going to complain, but we got to do something. We got to do something big to be able to stay up there with the other shows like Raw and SmackDown, the main shows. ECW, we have to become brand of the year. And it's going to take a lot of work. It's taken a lot of effort so far. But I think we're about to hit the turning point heading into SummerSlam. I think that's going to be our time to shine. That's going to be when ECW should make a huge turnaround. As you can see, we're going to go ahead and build up Mark Henry. Because with his feud with Kane, especially if any of these superstars are going to be involved in an ECW Championship matchup, they should be pushed up to the top. As you see, we have Cena, Mark Henry, and Michaels there. I'm also thinking we maybe push Bobby Lashley to get him a little bit over. Maybe Triple H with his feud with Rey Mysterio. Maybe we could push Nitro with his thing with Bret Hart, because I know the Legend Killer, it's like the 5-star storyline. It's the most popular, in quotes, I mean, just by the game standards, the most popular rivalry. So, I mean, that kind of needs to get a little bit of seriousness, too. Or seriousness. Needs to be a little more, needs to have a little more of a push behind it as far as ratings and stuff. And again, the game froze up again, but hopefully, I think this might actually be when I'm checking out Smackdown. So we didn't really miss anything, nothing important really. But as we see with Raw, they managed to skip a match again. As you see right here, WWE Championship, Umaga and Stone Cold. That was the main thing. I'm like, okay, you saw what the ratings they got when they had a title match, so we're kind of going up. We're going up a little bit, because now that the Great American Bash is gone, SmackDown kind of lost their momentum. Raw dropped down a little bit more towards our standards of ratings. They're down more on our level. So, oh wow, it looks like the game actually skips a little bit, so I'll make sure this commentary is all lined up and stuff. Might include some transitions there during the match, so if you see any of those during the match, just random transitions, that'd be why. As you can see here with their Power 15, Mark Henry definitely took a jump, which is good. Mark and Kane need to be up there near the top, so things are looking good there. I want to thank you guys for watching this episode of Smackdown Wrestling 2008 General Manager Mode. We're going to quick check out WWE.com, no fan change, that is awesome. And we had the match of the week with a 4.5 stars. Anyway, I want to thank you all for watching. Make sure you stay tuned for the next episode, where there will be no recording issues and all the episodes should be fine. Cross your fingers, knock on wood, all that good stuff. Anyway, I want to thank you guys for watching. Make sure you hit that like button. Keep on YouTubing.